thank you so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for taking love and support of my channel. And I really hope you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be a review and kind of not really a demo, but like just experience, like first impression to review of the L'Oreal Castro Creme Gloss in the shade 3.16, which is Plum. And last Thursday, basically last week, 'cause it's Thursday now, my fiance's mum coloured my hair for my 20th birthday, which was on Monday, but I wanted my hair to be coloured for Thursday throughout the whole weekend because we went to a caravan weekend with my fiance and I got engaged that weekend, so I didn't know I was going to get engaged like this weekend, but I still wanted my hair to be nice for the 20th, so I used the L'Oreal Castro Creme Gloss. Well, basically, I keep saying boyfriend, no, my fiance's mum used it on my hair. So I got 2 boxes because my hair is quite long and fairly thick of the colour. So the first box went all from the roots, so section by section. So basically from the parting, like my natural parting, then just sectioned over with the wee nozzle. Put it like that, just section each section, then at the back just sectioned it in, just put a dye in each section, and then just obviously done the hairline and the back of the hairline and just made sure everything was covered. Now if I was doing my hair myself, I would just do the 4 kind of split from behind each ear, like the top of the head behind each ear, and then do the kind of the middle parting and just kind of divide each section, put the colour on, because I am training to be a hairdresser. Now she just did it the way she does her hair, so by section, just with the nozzle, which is fine too because it still gets the roots and all covered, and just use whatever way you feel is right for your hair. But if I was going to suggest a way to do your hair, it's the 4 sections, because I think that's easier for me when I do hair. Obviously if I was doing my own I would do that as I said before, but once it was all over the roots and it was all blended through, we mixed up the second box and put it like section by section through the mid-lengths and then just to make sure everything was covered. Now L'Oreal Castro Creme Gloss is a semi-permanent, well it's marketed as a semi-permanent, but basically you mix it with developer, so it's not a semi-permanent. A semi-permanent you just put on so it doesn't come with a developer or anything like that. So it's a quasi-permanent or demi-permanent, whatever one you use, but basically a mix between a semi-permanent and permanent. So it's longer lasting than semi-permanent, but it isn't as harsh or permanent as permanent. Even though permanent isn't as harsh as bleach, but that's besides the point. I'm just kind of explaining what a quasi or demi-permanent is. It's just a cross between the two, so like that in the middle. So we'll put it all over her, and we actually left it 10 minutes between the root kind of application to the mid-lengths and ends. So, and we left the mid-lengths and ends on for 20 minutes, so it was basically on for about 30 minutes or more, I think more. But yeah, just because I wanted to let the roots get more of the development time, it'll just stick more to the roots because it is like a quality, so I wanted to just leave it on the roots longer, if that makes sense, so you can understand what I'm saying. Once rinsed it out, we just apply the conditioner which comes with it. It's a gorgeous conditioner. It makes your hair feel so soft and smooth. Put it in my hair and we left it in, I left it in for about 10-15 minutes just to let it sit and get into my hair, and just to help it just recondition and just make my hair feel nice and soft and shiny because I just threw a load of dye on it. But yeah, rinse that out and then dried my hair off, and my hair was really nice and soft and just, it felt amazing. Like it felt like silk, like basically like silk. The hair colour makes your, that hair colour makes your hair feel like proper silk. Now obviously I wouldn't recommend using it every week just as a treatment because it's not meant to be used every week, but if you can get that conditioner, like if it comes in like a full size bottle, use it every week and it'll make your hair feel like nice. But yeah, but like this is one of the colours that actually doesn't make your hair feel dry. which I like, but the downside it isn't permanent. But Garnier only have a similar kind of product which is permanent, which I'll use from now on, and I have a gorgeous kind of black base violet colour, which this colour is. Now I have washed it once since it's been a week. I'm going to wash it tomorrow, and you can tell the colour is pretty much still black. Don't get me wrong, it is like black, but it's more like a violet black. It isn't like quite black yet, but maybe sometime in the future I'll go fully black. But I love this kind of black base violet. Now my hair isn't a hairband because it needs wash tomorrow, and it just looks a bit fat if I don't have it in the hairband. But yeah, the colour it's stunning. It really is. It's a nice kind of colour, and I just love it. It's the same kind of colour as Mystic Violet by Live, but a bit more colour toned, which I like too. So if you're looking for like a demi-permanent or like a less permanent version of Mystic Violet by Live, get this. But yeah, it's a gentler version of Mystic Violet basically, but I will still use Mystic Violet because I do like it. But I'm obviously going to try out the Garnier one to see what it's like. Now, obviously it's not going to be a complete review because I haven't really tested this colour. I have just got done last week, so I'll see within the next couple of weeks how it holds up. Hopefully it'll stick to my hair, like hopefully it'll stay dark. So sometimes I find colours do fade, but when I don't use like a quasi-permanent, I do use a permanent on the roots and use semi-permanent on the ends, and then I've got colour conditioner which I do top up like in between colouring, so get my hair coloured every month, and like say not 6 weeks, 2 weeks in between I'll just start using like the colour conditioners to keep my hair from looking washed out, which isn't damaging my hair because semi-permanent hair does not damage your hair. Semi-permanent hair doesn't make sense. Semi-permanent hair colour does not damage hair because it deposits colour, doesn't go in the actual part of your hair, like the middle of the hair, which is called the cortex. It just stains the cuticle, if you make sense of what I'm saying. So yeah, but I would definitely recommend L'Oreal Casting Creme Gloss. I have used actually a couple of their shades before. So about 8.5 years ago, when I did go dark the first time in my life, when I was like 19, yeah I was 19, I used their Black Chai, which is the 3.16, which I keep on trying to say. And I will use that at Christmas time. I think that's the next time I'll use this colour, and Black Cherry is Christmas time because I want to review that. And that was lovely. It did actually last a long time in her. I got it done December. It started December in 2011. I had it in my hair until like I think just started January 2012 when I kind of tried to strip it out myself and put a red on top of it. And it wasn't all that faded out. Obviously it did fade quite a bit because I had put it on top of bleach. Them days didn't know not that much about her and just put dark colour over bleach, but it actually took quite well under my hair, and it was nice kind of dark cherry colour. Obviously I haven't used that colour in years, and I haven't had a dark colour with that Casting Creme Gloss in years, so we'll see how it is, and I'll probably update it in a different video if you want me to. But yeah, and the other shade I used in the Casting Creme Gloss was the I think it was 10.10, I think. It was 10.10 or 10.15. One of them really light blonde colours because it was back in September 2016 and I hadn't had my hair done in about 3 months and the roots were coming through. I basically was trying to use a demi-permanent colour to blend in the roots and just tone my hair. It actually tones up your blonde hair really well, that colour, but doesn't do anything to your roots. You're better off using like a permanent box dye instead of that, but use that as a toner if you want, like a blonde toner if you don't want to put permanent for your blonde hair. So yeah, but I found the blonde, like the really blonde one, did dry my hair out quite a bit, so bear that in mind, but the dark colour doesn't, so it's fine. But yeah, so here is a close-up of the 2 boxes of hair colour L'Oreal Casting Creme Gloss in the shade 3.16 Plum, and the packaging is very well laid out and very thought of nicely. It's gorgeous packaging. You can clearly see the colour, what it turns out like, and the results, and just all the information you need to know about the colour, such as like patch tests and like how to apply. And inside the box you get your instructions, you get your colouring cream, your developer, and your conditioner, and also gloves. You need gloves with this colour especially because it's a nice dark black base colour basically. So the instructions are really well thought out, and I love that about that. Now I wish they were a bit bigger for people who have visual impairments, but you can easily just use a magnifier just to kind of see it better. And here's the developer. I'm pulling out the conditioner. It's a nice good size conditioner, which I do like. And then you get your colouring cream. The colouring cream is very like a jelly consistency, which is nice. And there's all the stuff you get. So here's me pouring in the colour cream into the developer and then shaking it up to mix it, and then it's going to get applied onto my head. Here's before, so you can tell my hair is pretty dark still, but there's a lot of faded parts, especially where like the over processed part is. And in a minute, here is during, it's all applied all evenly, and then here is after, a few days after. This is like Monday after I got it done, so my hair is not like the freshest, but it still looks nice. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, which I did. I don't know why I ramble, but I just do. And I'll see you again in the next one. Stay gorgeous. Bye. Whenever I'm around you.